Hey, how's it going, Math 3? This is Mr. Hernandez, and I'm gonna go over this final here. Um, Sorry I can't be with you. I'm actually gonna be in a conference, and so I wanted to make sure I go over some common questions. The first thing is this Flipgrid, and this Flipgrid is gonna be one component of the final. Here you have the Flipgrid here is worth 10 points. You must do one, but you can do a total of 4 for extra credit. And so here are the Flipgrid prompts. You could do you could do statistics, normal curves. That's one. Empirical rule is 2. Those are in the same link, but you just have to do one of them. Polynomials is the third one, and rational functions is the fourth. And so when you do the Flipgrid, I want to make sure that you take a few seconds to record your face and introduce yourself. Just tell me which one you're gonna do, which option, and then you could pause it, and then you could screen share and show me everything that you want to show me and say. And so make sure that you do include your face, and I'm not going to share these, so you don't have to worry about other people seeing it. So that's the first component. You've been able to work on that for a while now, but yeah, that's going to be. I'm hoping that would be done by Wednesday, but Thursday is the very last day, because this is for the final. Let me look at the let's look at the schedule. So fourth and sixth period. Final schedule looks like this. So on Wednesday we are going to meet, and that's going to be, I'm going to be giving you the link for the quiz, and that is hopefully when you're done with the Flipgrid as well. But Thursday is going to be another opportunity where we can meet, and I'll basically be here on the Zoom when class starts, and I'll be there for, how I usually am, maybe 20-40 minutes, and I'll be there to answer any questions. But Thursday is the very last day for any work to be turned in with the Flipgrid or the quizzes. Again, so Wednesday is just the quizzes. If you do the quizzes on Wednesday, you don't have to come into the Zoom on Thursday. That's just for a makeup if you weren't able to get the quiz link. Okay, so this quizzes, I wanted to make sure I go over which concepts are going to be on here. And so there's going to be statistics on there. You're going to have questions on the mean. The mean is like the center of a normal curve, and you're going to also have standard deviations, which is the spread. If it's wider, it's going to have a higher standard deviation. If it's more narrow, it's going to have a lower standard deviation. You could also compare the means, right? The mean on this blue normal curve is higher because it's more to the right than the mean of this red curve. So you'll see those questions. Also skewed left and skewed right. I kind of remember drawing the snail, The skewed left is when the snail's face is on the left and the shell is on the right. And the skewed right is the same as the opposite. The face is on the right and the shell is on the left. So these are concepts that are pretty old, but they're worth having out as in your notebooks, because it's going to be open note. This is a lot of stuff with polynomials. You got your maximums, you got your minimums. You have your x-intercepts here. -2 is an x-intercept, 1 and 3. And from your x-intercepts, you could get the factors. Just remember that the factors are the opposite signs of the x-intercept. So if you have an x-intercept here, this blue curve here hits the x-axis at -2, that corresponds with the factor x plus 2. And the x-intercept of 1 is x minus 1, and the x-intercept of 3 is x minus 3. So you need to be able to identify factors from the graph, the x-intercepts. And behavior is also another one, like this graph here. as you go to the right, it goes up. Well, that can be translated as when x is approaching infinity, that means going to the right. Positive infinity is to the right. You could also have a negative infinity, which is to the left. In this case, this side is going left, so x is going to negative infinity. So you're gonna so in this case, this graph is going up, and so you would say, okay, well, the y goes to a positive infinity, which is the up direction, but because it's in function notation, y is written as f of x. So f of x going to infinity means it's going up. So, just the language you've been using, as you go to the right, it goes up. You could translate that as x goes to infinity, f of x is positive infinity. And in this case, as you go to the left, it goes down. So this can be x, as x approaches negative infinity, f of x approaches negative infinity because it's going down. And so that's pretty much all of the polynomial stuff. You are going to be seeing also some of the stuff we're doing now, which is rational functions. And so, I mean, I'm not going to, this is something that I feel like I need to go over step by step. But the work that I'm going to give you today is going to be a study guide for the final, and it's going to include some of this stuff, but just give me some time to create a video on this to help you with this initial part of the assignment I'm going to give you. And so yeah, don't worry about this part. I'm going to make a video for this separately. And so I just wanted to go over the final and the quizzes, which is going to be part of the final. And then the very, very last thing is makeups for quizzes. And so I know a lot of you have been asking me for makeups for quizzes. So if you need makeups, I'm going to be opening up the quizzes for Unit 2, Quiz 2 and 3. I'm going to open those up right now. And as soon as you do those, if you're missing those, please email me. So that way I know that you did it and I can enter the scores into Aries, okay? So I'm going to do that actually right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week and on Wednesday. All right, have a great day.